The following is an excerpt from the 2023-2024 budget presentation by Prime Minister the Most Honourable Andrew Holness.
We cannot overemphasize the vital role that energy plays in growth and socio-economic development, and we must increase our resilience and ability to withstand shocks through careful policy approaches. In 2022, the electric vehicle strategic framework, as well as governing fiscal policy, was approved by Cabinet, and the order governing importation of electric vehicles was issued. However, it restricted the importation to only cars and SUVs. The government will be removing that restriction to include a wider range, including electric motorbikes. Madam Speaker, our commitment also spans support to the public transport sector. Madam Speaker, Jamaica has increased its renewable energy more than fourfolds, from 3% in 2015. The government is finalizing the Integrated Resource Plan 2 that will outline the roadmap for achieving 50% renewables by 2030. So IRP 2 has outlined another 2,050 megawatts of potential renewable resources island-wide, and considers wind, hydro, solar, and battery energy storage systems as the most cost-efficient options to achieve 50% by 2030. Under this new integrated resource plan, we will not be approving any more fossil fuel-based electricity generation. For developing nations such as Jamaica, the issue of climate change is a particularly relevant one. Small island developing states like Jamaica have limited impact on driving the rate of climate change. We are, however, the ones most at risk and bearing the brunt of the crisis. The fact that 70% of Jamaica's population lives within 5 kilometers of the sea highlights the great risk we face from sea level rise. The current drought and the exponential increase in fire should make it self-evident that we are already experiencing the impacts of climate change. Jamaica is not sitting by idly. We are strategically addressing our inherent vulnerabilities with the appropriate focus on building resilience while honoring our moral obligation to reduce our emissions. The next phase of Jamaica's development must be designed through the climate lens and must include a macroeconomic strategy that builds resilience in all facets of national life and to adapt to this existential threat. We have designed an analytic and predictive tool to assist in decision-making around climate-resilient infrastructure investment. Jamaica is the first country globally to use this systemic risk assessment tool, or we call it JSART, to evaluate the strength of infrastructure as it relates to climate events. Madam Speaker, earlier in the fiscal year, we announced the development of a bushfire warning index and management system to monitor areas prone to wildfires. This digital platform will provide the necessary information to update communities and emergency responders on the threat of fires. The use of a common alerting protocol and continuous public education are vital elements in the fight against bushfires.